Hey guys, I'm back. Hey, Funko 416, you are the first one here. Yes, close the door. You did that. Thank you. Hi, Shakar. You closed the door too. Thank you, Queen. I greatly appreciate it. You guys come on in. Come on in. Don't forget to close the door like your cousins did. Yes. Slide over, make room on the couch for everybody to come in and do what they need to do. We'll be starting story time in 10 minutes. Well, 9 minutes. I'm giving everybody time to come in, get their cakes, their snacks, their pies. I know it's Friday, so everybody kind of trying to rush in. So I'm giving everybody time to come in. But welcome to story time. Y'all know who I am. I'm Auntie with the Creepy Lake Lanier Stories. I'm also creepy but true story time teller. Yes, that will be me. Tonight's story time will be another creepy but true story for you guys. And tonight's story is about doppelgangers. If you don't know what a doppelganger is, it is an evil version of yourself. And they say if you ever see it, it is a sign that death is somewhere nearby. So we are going to tell tonight's story. It's going to be a doppelganger story. So I hope you guys can't wait. I hope everybody got everything they need. Come on in, come on in, come on in. Hey, Reese, you gonna be in the story time tonight? Hopefully. Let's see. Hey, Sadie. Reese, put my thing in there for me, please. Hey, Roxana. Hey, Lyric. Did you like your story time that I told about you? Hey, Gemini. Yes, close the door. Hey, Courtney. Yes, feel free to come in and speak. I'm speaking to everyone. Hey, Kobe. Yes. Hey, Takita. Thank you, Reese Boo. Come on in, guys. We're about to get ready to start story time. So, if you don't know me, I am China Doll over on TikTok. You'll look me up on TikTok. All the Creepy Lake Lanier stories are over there as well. But I am creepy but true story time telling Auntie. Everybody call me Auntie. I'm Auntie to everybody, okay? The stories that I tell are creepy and true, and I get from people that reach out to me and give me these creepy stories. So I give them to y'all because why I got to deal with the creepiness by myself? Why I gotta have the nightmares by myself? We are family and we are gonna share these nightmares together because I love y'all. I love y'all. I'm not doing it by myself. We doing this together. We doing this together. We sharing these creepy stories and these nightmares together. Hey Chase, yes, that's what I'm talking about. You back? Oh yes, come on in, come on in. Yes. So don't forget to join the family because, like I told y'all, in August, a lot of story times will be members only. And if you're not a member, I'm so sorry you won't be getting story times. But I told y'all ahead of time. I've been telling y'all since July, the beginning of July. So it's not like I didn't tell y'all. I told y'all. So y'all still got time to join the family. Cause in August, story time is gonna be lit for members only. Y'all gonna love them stories. I'm gonna try to take it a little further. Y'all already know. On my birthday, I go out of town and I find creepy but true stories to tell y'all from out of town. I've also went out of town and stayed in a haunted cabin. Yes, and gave y'all all the details. Y'all watch stuff come flying at my head from places people wasn't in. Yes, so we're gonna crank it back up because I think it's about time to crank it back up. We're going to crank it back up. It's a lot of things that's going to be incorporated. I'm trying a lot of new stuff to get the page jumping for the family. So y'all let me know what y'all think of some of the things that I'm doing. Okay, so we'll be starting in 6 minutes, but who all answered the creepy question of the day? If somebody called you and said they will give you $1,000 for every night you stay in a haunted location in this haunted house, how many nights would you stay? If they called you and say you get, matter of fact, $10,000 a night, you get $10,000 a night. Let's see, to stay in the Conjuring house. They will give you $10,000 a night for every night you complete in the Conjuring house. How many nights would you stay? How much money would you make? A little Sarah, somebody no days, okay? Reason to about -1 day. How the hell you get -1 day? Oh my goodness, yes. Yeah, so I was wondering how many of y'all will sell y'all souls for a couple thousand. I gotta last. I was here. Okay. Nope, find somebody else to do it. Okay, Gemini, I understand. Now it wasn't y'all are giving all these answers, but there were no stipulations. You just had to stay. and get $10,000 a night. So me personally, I bring about 8 of y'all with me, and we gonna stay together. I'm not doing it by myself. We staying together. We look, we are family. We ride together. We die together. We are going together. Time they call me, excuse me, man, we'll give you $10,000 to stay at this haunted location. Are you gonna do it? Yeah, I got like 8 cousins I want to bring with me. Is it okay if I bring my 8 cousins with me? And all of y'all are coming with me. So yeah, because I'm not going by myself. Somebody got to live to tell the story. Y'all already know how this go. Self-preservation. And I trip and one of y'all. I trip and one of y'all. And sleep good at night after doing it to save myself. Just putting it out there. Just putting it out there. I'm scared. I'm scared of that one though. Okay. Okay. Y'all going. I don't want to hear you going with me. Who's going with me? Put your hands up in the chat if you're going with me. If I called you and said, let's go to this creepy ass haunted spot and we both gonna get $5,000 a piece if we stay, who all going with me? For every night we stay, who all going with me? Not absolutely not. Y'all, man, y'all ain't fair, man. That ain't fucking fair. Y'all gonna let Auntie die. That is crazy. Reason I immediately know that is crazy. I can't believe that. It's so funny because I can probably hear y'all. I can hear y'all in my head, like holler y'all, and people being like, "No, Auntie, you know we already talked about this." Sorry, I have left the building. I can't, as long as I ain't by myself. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. If I ain't by myself, we can probably pull this off. You know, we won't be so scary. But if it's just me, oh yes, I'm putting holes in the wall trying to get the hell up out of that house. So yeah. We're about to get ready to start story time in 2 minutes, guys. 2 minutes. Is my goal posted? Yep. Goal is posted for extra story time tonight, you guys. The goal is posted. My Cash App is posted as well for any tips. And if you send your tips through Cash App or YouTube, whichever, however, they will still count towards the goal and you will still be included in story time. Tonight's story time will have Chanel in it. I might be there the whole time. Okay. I might not be there the whole time. That's crazy. Oh my goodness. So tonight story time gonna have Chanel in it. And if we make it to the second, if y'all complete the goal, Reese Cup, you'll be in the second story time. Okay. So I'm just letting it be known. Cash App is posted. Everything is posted. We're about to get ready to start story time. If you got everything you need, you can hear me real good and you are ready. Go ahead and give them thumbs, giving them thumbs, giving them thumbs. Don't forget to thumbs up the live. Don't forget to subscribe and like and share and ding that bell so you can always get notified when I got another creepy story to give y'all. So go ahead and give them thumbs, give them thumbs, give it a thumbs. If we do FaceTime, I do it like that. Oh my goodness. No, Jimmy, now you gotta be there. You think I'm gonna split some bread with you and your ass ain't even in the building with us? No. Thank you, Shar. Shar's already getting y'all in there. All we need is 9 more. You guys get an extra story time. Okay, so come on, give them thumbs, give them thumbs, give them thumbs, thumbs up. Let me know you guys are ready. Chanel, are you in here? Our newest member, Chanel, she joined the family. Are you in here, Queen? So I can let you know this will be your story time. I don't want you to miss it. Yes. So get that goal. Get the goal, guys. Y'all get the goal. We get the extra story time. Get the goal. And Reese get to hear her extra story time. Yes. All right, guys. It is officially 7:40. Get in your quiet area. Put them badass kids in the room by themselves with some squeezy juices and let them go. Get back over here, turn the lights off, because we about to crank this shit up. Hey, Laquita. We are about to crank it up, y'all. Come on, we about to crank it up. Yes, we do have a goal for the night, and the goal is posted along with the Cash App information. So we're about to start this thing. Tonight's story time will have Chanel in it. Tonight's story time is a doppelganger story. I've already told y'all what doppelgangers are. Thank you, Give It Go. I've already told y'all what doppelgangers are. We're about to get ready to start this story. I'm trying to see if Chanel is in here because she in the story, but I don't see her. It's okay though, because Chanel she'll be a part of the replay game. Oh my God, I haven't been here so long. I miss your stories. Well, Boo Boo, you came in just in time because I'm about to start one. And like to hear, here it goes. Chanel, I hope you like the story, Queen, because here it goes. So Chanel was at home one day, cleaning up her house, like we do. She was at home, spring cleaning, getting everything together, and she went to go hang some flowers up in front of her window. Now, as she hung these flowers up in front of her window, she looks out the window and she sees somebody standing at the end of the sidewalk. Now, this person is standing a long way from where she can see it. She looking, but this person kind of looks like her, almost. Same height, same weight. She got on a dark hoodie, can't see her face because they so far away. She's so far away from Chanel. Chanel just looks at her like, damn, that's crazy how much she looked like me from a distance. But she didn't think nothing of it. It's a distance. She could have been anybody. So she goes on about her day and she continues to do everything that she's doing. Okay. She gets up the next day and she goes to get her something to drink. Like she goes to Starbucks. When she gets to Starbucks, she goes in there, she goes to the barista and she orders this super weird ass combo of stuff for her drink. When she get done ordering, the barista looks at her and start laughing. It was like, you just picked that up 10 minutes ago. And Chanel started laughing, like, what the hell is she talking about? And the lady told her to slide to the side so she could help the next person. Thank you, Pamela. That's when Chanel realized this woman ain't bullshitting. She for real. Like, she ain't gonna get my drink, but she said she had just seen. So she like, excuse me, ma'am. Are you gonna get my order? And the lady was like, seriously, you just picked that order up like 10 minutes ago. Same hair, same jacket. It was you. You just picked it up 10 minutes ago. Excuse me, I have other customers to help. And Chanel stepped back out the line like, what the fuck is going? I ain't been in here. What's she talking about? It was weird. It threw her off. She thought the barista was fucking with her. Like, you know what? I ain't even gonna worry about it. So she leaves and she goes home. When she get home, she sees her neighbor. She pulls up. She see her neighbor waving at her. So she gets out the car. Neighbor said, "Hey, Chanel. Hey, baby, you left your mail on the steps again." She said, "I tried to like wave at you, let you know, but you just walked right past me and didn't even say nothing. That was rude as hell." And Chanel like, "What?" Because she hadn't even been home that day. She like, "What the hell?" She hadn't even been to the house. So she like, "Excuse me," before she even say anything. And they walks off with an attitude like the bitch didn't say nothing to me earlier. I ain't got nothing to say to her. And she walks off with an attitude. Chanel stands outside for about a good 5 or 10 minutes trying to figure out what the hell is going on. Like, this ain't right. This is weird. So she goes on in the house and, do what she needs to do. She gets up the next day. She gets to the bus stop, wait on the bus, and she see the same creepy ass girl at a distance. But she still got this hoodie on, same height, same build, can't see her face. But this time she moving, and this bitch is glitching like she pop locking while she walking. It looked weird. She was glitching almost, like the way she was moving looked real fucking animated, but creepy as hell. Chanel was looking at her, but she never got close. She just always stayed at a distance. Chanel was like, She gets on the bus. You know what I'm saying? As she's riding past the grocery store, she see this same pop locking creepy ass bitch at a distance. But she's facing the bus like she is watching Chanel. And Chanel is looking at this bitch like, don't nobody else see this crazy shit going on? She ain't say nothing though. She like, woman ain't tried to come up to me. She ain't threatening me. I'm cool. Chanel gets to work. She sits down to get her things together in the office. Welcome back, Seawood. She get her things together in the office. While she's getting her stuff together in the office, she looks out the window and this pop locking ass bitch is across the street from the job, facing where she's at, facing her direction in the mirror, and she's pop locking, trying to get close to her, like she moving all glitchy and shit. The fuck is going on? Hold on, y'all. So Chanel like, what the hell? So she called over, hey, Dion. She called over one of her coworkers. She like, do you see this bitch that's pop locking outside the fucking job? And the girl look and she like, girl, that be a little just like you. Chanel like, don't she know? She just saying, hey, everything. She like, but that girl, I'm sitting right here talking to you, bitch. It ain't me. She like, girl, that shit is crazy. How much she the same weight, same height, everything. But Chanel like, look at how she fucking moving. And they both thought it was weird as hell how she was moving. So she's sitting there talking to the girl, and the boss man like, Chanel, I need you in the office. So Chanel like, okay. She gets up. She goes into the office and the boss man tells her, he like, look, I understand you may be going through your things at home and you don't want to be at home, but you can't be roaming the building, after hours. And Chanel like, what are you talking about? He was like, you can't be walking around the building, after hours after we close down. You ain't supposed to be here doing that. Like, I don't know what's going on with you, but you can't be walking around like that. And she like, what, sir, I haven't been to the job. I don't know what you're talking about. He pulls up the fucking videos, and at 2:13 in the morning, it shows her ass walking down the hallway of the job. Building closed, ain't no damn security guard around. It's like she just used the key and came in and just started walking around the fucking job. They had her on camera just wandering the fucking building. And Chanel is staring at this goddamn monitor like, that ain't me. Like, that's not me. And her boss is like, look, that is you. Like, they are arguing about this. That is you. No, it ain't me. It's not me. That is you. She like, that's not me, sir. He like, that is you. And, you can't be walking around the job like that. If we catch you doing that again, your ass gonna be fired. Chanel like, what the fuck is going on with my life? She can't understand. Like, what the hell is going on? She got the creepy pop locking bitch hanging around. Don't know where she came from. The job got video of her walking around in the job, but she went at the damn job. So Chanel is like, this is crazy. I'm going home. So she decides to go home early. She leaves the job. She go to the bar. She had her a couple of drinks, talk to the bartender about it. Hey, Molly. Talk to the bartender about it. Bartender, everybody giving up their little opinions on what they think it is. Oh, maybe you sleepwalking. Maybe you doing. She like, I'm not doing none of that. Like, it ain't me. I'm not doing none of that. She told him about the creepy person she been seeing that looked like her. They just like, yeah, okay. Yeah, you got a creepy person following you. And she's like, dead ass. It's some crazy, creepy ass woman like following me. I don't know what's going on. And she stays at the bar for a while, probably till like 10, 11 o'clock that night. She leaves the bar about 2/3. You know what I'm saying? She drunk, but she ain't too drunk to drive home. So she comes on home. When she get home, she goes upstairs, unlock her door, and walks into her door. When she walks into the door, her phone drops, and it's instantly like the breath is snatched out of her body. She can't breathe. Like the air is so thick, it's like she's drowning, like she's suffocating. And she looks up, and this pop locking ass bitch is standing in her hallway, eyes abnormally big but black. This is the first time Chanel get a chance to see this bitch face to face. And when she sees her, she's livid. She can't breathe. This bitch look just like Chanel, like face, everything, just like Chanel. It's just her eyes are really fucking big and they are dark. Like, there's no white in her eyes. These are all black eyes and they are big as shit. And Chanel is stuck. Like, she can't believe what she is looking at. Like, this bitch look just like me. Like, who the fuck is, and this creepy ass girl, her arms are like way too longer than a regular person's arms. Like, this bitch arms is like long as shit. Like, standing up, her hands probably reach her kneecaps. Like, it just looked weird. She didn't look right. You know what I'm saying? Chanel sees her, and before she could like try to catch her breath or do anything, this goddamn thing lunges for her, hands around her throat. They both go down to the ground. Chanel is fighting for her life, but she has this whole fucking person that looks just like her in her face. It is scaring her, but she's still trying to fight. This shit got his hands around her throat, choking the life out of Chanel ass. She is fighting for her life, honey. She black out. She wake up to her neighbor shaking her. Like, hey, Chanel, wake up. Chanel, wake up. And she wakes up like scared, jumping back, screaming. And the lady like, calm down, calm down. She like, I just pulled your sister up off you, girl. She was trying to kill you. And Chanel was just looking at her ass. And she like, my sister. She like, yeah, your twin, girl. She was in here trying to kill your ass. I heard you like hollering. I came over. The door was open. I rushed in and she was on top of you. She had her hands around your throat. Some weird light looking shit was around y'all. She was like, girl, she tried to kill you. I had to make her leave. And Chanel is just like still trying to catch her breath. And she looked at the lady and she's like, I don't have a twin. And the lady like, no, your twin who just walked out of here, who just ran up out of this. She like, I don't have a twin. And the neighbor looking at her ass like, what? And Chanel looking at the lady, I'm talking about dead in the eye with the most serious fucking look on her face. And she was just like, that was me. And the neighbor's like, what? She like, that was me. That was me. And the lady like, no. The neighbor like, no, I'm talking about your twin. She like, I have no twin. I have no siblings. It's just me. She's like, that was me. That was me. I've been stalking myself. And the neighbor like, what the fuck are you talking about? She like, that was me. The other day, that was me that walked past you. She like, I know I told you that. She like, no, it was me. Like, it didn't make no sense to the neighbor. She was freaking the fuck out. She kept screaming about she did not have a twin. Neighbor asked if she wanted her to call the police. She was like, no. She was like, I just don't have no twin. She kept telling the neighbor she didn't have a twin, but the neighbor swore down. The neighbor swore on everything she loved. She saw a twin on top of her. And Chanel kept telling her she ain't had no twin. And her and the neighbor sat down. She told the neighbor everything that's been happening to her. She told the neighbor what she had been seeing. She told the neighbor what had been going on. And the neighbor was just looking at her. And Chanel was like, you think I'm crazy, don't you? Think I'm crazy? She was like, no. And Chanel was like, you don't think I'm crazy? She was like, no. She said, I've been living in these apartments for a long time, baby. I've been in that same apartment for almost 20 years. She said, you ain't the first person this done happened to. Chanel like, what? She like, you ain't the first person this done happened to. She was like, it happened to a few people. Since I've been living in these apartments, a few people have had that same thing happen to them. Chanel like, are you serious? She like, yeah. She said a girl that stayed around the corner, she had 2 kids. She said she used to go around asking people, had they seen her that day? And everybody thought she was crazy because she was asking people, did you see me today? Have you seen me today? And people like, hell no, I ain't seen. What are you talking about? She was like, people said, I saw me today. And people like, what? The fuck? They thought the girl was crazy, but this neighbor, she just sat back and observed. She never said anything. She just sat back and watched everything. And she said she watched that girl twin do the exact same thing to her, like it was stalking her. She was like, she would get up to take her trash out. She would see the girl at a distance. She would always see her at a distance, but she had the same height, same weight as and build as the girl who stayed around the corner with the 2 kids. It was so confusing that her kids sometimes ran up to this so-called thing thinking it was their mama. The lady said after it happened the first time, and she, the mom of the little girls, never, she went missing. They didn't even know what happened to the lady. She was like, she saw that goddamn thing hanging around. The lady was talking about it was her walking around and it looked like her, and she sounded crazy to everybody in the neighborhood, so they never really took her serious. But the neighbor listened to everything that she was saying. She was like, and then one day that girl just did not come home. She was like, her kids sat on that porch for like hours waiting on her to come home and unlock the door. She said that girl, she never left them kids outside. If she had to work, she always got off work in enough time to open the door so her kids could come in. And one day them kids came home and they beat and knocked on that door and nobody ever came to the door, and they ended up sitting on that porch for hours till it got dark. And then that's when the neighbors started to notice the kids were sitting out there and asking what a mama was. And they was like, we don't know. We went to school. She was here this morning. A couple of the neighbors said they saw her running through the apartment screaming, talking about it's trying to get me, it's trying to get me. But nobody really had no information on where she went. They just saw her sprinting through the damn neighborhood, screaming about someone was trying to get her. But everybody in the neighborhood thought she was fucking crazy. So nobody really paid no attention to it. She ran past people like it's trying to get me, and people just turn their head to that shit like, that's that crazy bitch that stayed in 303. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody paid no attention to what she was saying. And this girl went fucking missing. Her kids didn't know where she was. Nobody knew where she was. They called family members, everything. The neighbor said it was a big fucking thing. Like, family had to come out there and get the kids. They was checking the apartments. They was talking to everybody in the apartments. Nobody had no idea where this girl went. Everybody they talked to pretty much had the same story. Last time I seen her, she was running through the neighborhood talking about someone trying to get her. But she crazy. That what everybody was telling the police. But she crazy. She crazy. But when the police talked to her family said she was not fucking crazy. She had never been diagnosed with anything. She never took medication for any type of crazy shit. Nothing. Her family was like, that girl was 100% sane. So if she was running through there talking about somebody was chasing her, the family was like, somebody had to be chasing her. But it turned into this big thing, and it got lost in the sauce. Basically, they really didn't too much look for it because a lot of the people in the neighborhood were saying she was crazy. So they just took it as, she went 4140 and just didn't want to deal with her life no more and left her kids. So the neighbor was like, she thought it was weird because everybody knew that girl took care of her motherfucking children. She did not play about them children. So the neighbor was like, she thought it was weird. She didn't really say too much about it. She was like, maybe like 6 to 8 months after that, another girl started the same shit. She had seen that happen, and she told Chanel, she was like, I've seen it happen. You better be glad that your ass is still here because everybody I've seen that happen to have gone missing, and we have not seen them again. She was like, but you, I heard just by the grace of God, I heard you and I came over here, and That's the only thing that stopped it. And Chanel was just like floored. She could not believe that. She was asking all kind of questions. What did the police say? Police said the girl was crazy. They weren't gonna waste their time looking for her. But her family says she wasn't crazy. Yeah, but you got 5 family members saying she ain't crazy. You got 25 people in the apartment building that she stayed in saying she is. So they determined she was crazy and didn't even go out looking for her. Still don't know what a girl is to this day. Family ain't seen her. They been raising her children, but still ain't seen her to this day. Nobody has seen that girl to this day. The neighbor said every now and again she may look out her window in the back because she hears something like somebody messing around in their garbage can. I guess like dogs and stuff knock their garbage over and shit. So she says she hear like cats and dogs in the backyard like barking or either like yeah, you know what I'm saying, and she'll go to the window to see like what's going on, and she swears she sees that girl who went missing, her church, the mama of them kids. She swears she see that girl like standing in the wood line away from her window, like back towards the wood line in the dark. And every time she see that bitch, she pop locking, coming towards the motherfucking building. So the lady, like, she always just close her window and stay out the fucking window. She don't open the door. She don't go to the door for nothing. And she told Chanel, if you're going to stay in these apartments, I suggest you do the same thing. I suggest you don't open the door for nobody. When you get off work, you bring your ass straight in the house. You lock the door. You don't say nothing to nobody. She like, because you never know. You never know when that shit is around. She was like, it happens at least every 6 to 8 months to somebody needs a fucking apartment. They don't know why. She don't know why. They never figured out why, but it does happen. And Chanel has been on her P's and Q's since it happened to her. She only stayed in apartments another 2 months and then she got the hell on. But the neighbor told her, you know what I'm saying, I'm glad you're leaving. You know, just get gone and don't bring your ass back here. So she left and she got gone. Didn't come back, you know what I'm saying? She was gone probably like 2-3 years, and then she decided to come back over there just to check on the little neighbor lady that, you know, told her everything. And she gets over there. Time she getting ready to go up the steps to see the old neighbor lady. She see a flyer on the wall. The neighbor lady was missing. She was asking the other people, like, what happened to Miss? We can just gonna call her Miss Jones. What happened to Miss Jones? And they was just like, Miss Jones went crazy. What you mean she went crazy? Like she was walking through here, somebody was following her and you know, running and all kind of crazy stuff, talking about somebody need to get that thing and help me. And you know, she just went crazy. Nobody seen her since she went crazy. Chanel, like, are y'all fucking for real? And everybody was like, yeah. Miss Jones went crazy. We saw her, like one day she was in her house just throwing dishes for no reason. Like she was screaming at somebody in her house, but you know, Miss Jones lived by herself. So yeah, she went crazy. That's what the whole neighborhood think. Miss Jones just went crazy and ran off some fucking well. Left her apartment after she done paid rent and can stay there for another 30 days. She just ran off, left her fucking apartment because she went crazy. Lady stayed in that apartment 20 some goddamn years, ain't never went crazy. And all of a sudden she goes crazy and go missing. So yeah, the whole neighborhood said she went crazy and went missing. Chanel didn't believe that. She went up to the police department, asked them if they had any leads, what's going on with it. And of course, the police treated her just like they treated the lag girl. Oh no, she was 4140. You know, a lot of the people in the neighborhood said she was crazy and, you know, she would do stuff like this, just run off. But Chanel was like, she didn't do stuff like this. She didn't just run off. Like that lady was perfectly fine. Like I stayed next door to her. She was fine. Like wasn't nothing wrong with that lady. And same way they did old girl. You got 32 people in the goddamn apartment hollering about she crazy. You got one person saying she ain't. So yeah, they didn't take it too serious. They ain't take it too serious at all. They ain't feel it was serious enough to go look for Miss Jones. So Miss Jones flyers are probably still to this day blowing around them apartments. They never saw Miss Jones again. Yep, and Chanel, after she heard what she heard from the police, yeah, she never went back over into the apartments no more either. She knew that was it. She never went back into the apartments no more. But some nights she hears like crackling on the outside of her house, like trees breaking, branches breaking on the outside of her house. And she says she would go and look out her window and she could swear she sees like Miss Jones in her fucking woods by her house. Pop locking in that thing, coming towards her house. She says she see it every now and again, but it scares her so bad she just runs away from the window, lock her doors, get in the bed, throw the cover over her head, and pray and go to sleep. And that's all she can really do. So yeah. Chanel made it up out of there safely, but Miss Jones or the girl that stayed around the corner with the two kids or the other chick that happened out, yeah, they went missing. Ain't nobody seen them since. So I don't know what they planning on doing, but yeah, Chanel said she ain't going back over there. She done with it. Don't nobody believe, you know what I'm saying, what's going on. If something happened to her, ain't nobody gonna believe her either. So she said she stayed away. She ain't been back since, and she don't suggest nobody else go over there. So yeah. Do you think it finally got her because it couldn't get Chanel? I don't know. It probably got her because she knew too much. She had been watching this shit move around for like damn near 20 years. So ain't no telling why it got her or what happened. She don't even know if it got her. All she know is the people in the neighborhood said she started running around acting crazy. So you can't be sure what happened to Miss John. All you know is everybody in the neighborhood saying she had been running around acting crazy, but nobody can say for sure what happened. So yeah. That was you guys' story. Let me see. Thank you, Laquita. And that's wild. Thank you, Sarah. I know, right? Ain't it? Um, she popped like it. She must know egg. Right, Chastain. Right, Chastain. Two, three, third. Yeah, so that was you guys' story of the doppelganger. Bro, all I can say is a lot of people, you ain't never had a time where you saw somebody and they kind of look like you or they favorite you. You probably seen them at a distance. But people have told you, like, girl, I seen a girl look just like you today. You ain't never had nothing like that happen to you. Family members that know you, like, girl, I could have swore I just saw you earlier today. That don't be no lie. That don't be no bullshit. That be that for real. Let me see. What state would this in? Florida. Florida. Yep. Florida. That's where it happened, Donna. So y'all stop. Don't pop lock over in the Florida area. Okay. Let me see. Do I have anything on Cash App? No. Okay, guys. So the goal we had three. One, two. Yep, we had three to go towards the goal. Do we have any more people to hit that goal so we can get this second story in? Reese, that's your story. And it's another doppelganger story. I think more of y'all gonna be able to relate to that story because some of y'all probably do with what Reese did in this story. So probably catch a few of y'all off guard if y'all, you know what I'm saying. So we have three. The goal is at the top. I said I was trying to get 10 people with $10 to see if we can get that goal. We got three people with $10. What? Give and go living in Florida. Give and go. Oh my God. Give and go. Watch yourself, girl. Watch yourself, girl. Watch yourself, give and go. Not done yet. Not this world is the Twilight Zone. Y'all know they done turned the certain off, so a lot of stuff to get kind of wacky, kind of weird. But I want you to trust your eyes. Trust your eyes. If you don't trust nothing else, trust your eyes. Yes, trust your eyes. Because a lot of people will, try to make you believe something didn't happen. If you saw it with your eyes, trust your eyes. Okay, guys. Do we have any more tips to try to make the goal before I let y'all go? Or give y'all the second story time, whichever one. We get to go, we get the second story time. If not this second story time, we'll go to next week, next Friday. Story time. Quick. Ooh, 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 ooh. Yeah. Thank you, Queen. Y'all know I like the Y'all know I like the little stickers. Got the whoop whoops. Ain't that suspicious? Everybody crazy. That is suspicious, but the police never thought it was. They never thought it was suspicious. They just went by the reports that they received, which was all the witnesses that they talked to were saying she was crazy. Oh, thank you, Queen Molly. Woo! Hey, look, mate. Dun, 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 dun. Yes. So, I mean, if you yourself say, okay, let's just use this as an example. You're in your house and paranormal shit is going on in your house. Things are moving that you can't explain. You seeing shadows. You're being jumped on and attacked in the middle of the night. Can you imagine trying to tell somebody else all that is going on and expect them to believe you? Especially when half these people don't even believe that type of stuff happen. Can you imagine? I'm talking about you getting your ass. I'm talking about this ghost is putting paws on your ass in the middle of the night. You waking up, scratches, black eyes, all types of shit. And then you go out and your friends like, girl, what happened to you? And you like, bitch, it's a ghost in my house and it's kicking my ass. How many of your friends gonna start hanging out with your ass after you let that shit fly out your mouth? All your friends gonna be like, okay. Woo, 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 woo. And they gonna leave your ass wherever y'all at. Hey, thank you, Reese. So just know that it ain't easy trying to explain to people this shit be going on because people don't believe you. Like if I told y'all right now, it is a ghost sitting right here, like a ghost sitting right here. Y'all can't see it, but I'm telling y'all, it's right here. How many of y'all will believe me? I'm somebody with a straight face. I'm sitting here with a straight face, and I'm like, y'all, it's a ghost right here. How many of y'all believe me? How many of y'all are going to the next channel like that girl done lost her damn mind? Somebody else we need to watch. That's exactly how these other people feel. See, because we all into it. We know about the creepy shit. We know it. We done saw it. But people that don't know, like all the new people here, I know some new people here that's not, family. That's probably they first time seeing my live. Y'all wouldn't believe me if I told y'all nothing like that, would you? You'll tell your friend like that bitch is bananas. Like we shouldn't even talk to her no more because that bitch is crazy. Y'all would think I'm crazy. And I'm like, they right here. You don't see them? It's right here. It's right here. You're like, this girl. So yeah, it's kind of hard to explain to people the shit you go through when it's like that. So they will call you crazy. So that's why a lot of people that do go through this stuff send me their stories. Because if they say it, then guess what? Everybody and their friends and family group like this bitch is wacky. She believes that. So I get sent the stories. I get sent the stories so I can tell them. And then I don't give a damn if y'all look at me like I'm wacky or not. But they do. They care. That's why they don't want to tell these stories they sell. That's why they send them to me. And that's why I use y'all names because they don't want their names told because they don't want nobody thinking they crazy. So yeah, a lot of people experience stuff and they think people gonna think they crazy. That's how I have so many stories to get y'all because they be like, Auntie, can you tell this story and see how people react or what they think? Am I losing it? So that's why I give y'all these stories so y'all can help those people. Because please believe the story that I tell, the people of these stories are in this live sometimes, and they just be waiting to see what y'all reaction, what y'all advice, what y'all tips, suggestions gonna be for what they need to do for their situation. So yeah, now they need to read the room. My kids think I'm crazy. I seen someone and something standing in my back room. Kids gonna always think you crazy, honey, because we've taught them to think we're crazy. Your child come in the room and be like, Mama, my imaginary friend said, can she have some cereal? You look at your child and be like, you ain't got no damn imaginary friend. Go sit your ass down somewhere. So if you don't already taught your child not to believe this shit, why would they believe you when you come in there and be like, baby, I got Mickey on my shoulder. He telling me to make oatmeal with sugar in it. Your child will be like, okay, Mama done lost her shit. Time to call Auntie, tell her come get it because Mama crazy. That's how it would go. Let's see. Into their heart. 5, 6. All right, guys. We're about to get ready to start this second story time. Y'all got it. Y'all got it. Y'all can thank all y'all family. Y'all thank y'all family. Reese and hold on, let me come out of here. Yep, thank Reese and especially Queen Molly. Thank you, Queen Molly. Yes. Let's see. Thank Giving Gold. Thank Laquita. Thank Shakar. Yes, those are all the people y'all thinking. And give it a thumbs. Let me know y'all are ready for the second story time. Second story time gonna have my Reese Piecey cup in it. Thank you, Molly. Yes, it's gonna have my Reese Pieces. Would you work in a crazy hospital? I think it takes a strong person to work in a crazy hospital because some of the stuff you hear ain't crazy. It's just the mouth that it comes out of look fucking bananas, but it ain't crazy all the time. So I wouldn't want to work there because some of that shit is for real, and some of them people ain't fucking crazy. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I wouldn't want to do that because I don't want to have to be the person to determine if Lucy need to put that white jacket on and make her hug herself and feed her some fucking jello versus her getting out the next day. I don't want to be the person to decide that. So I don't want to work at no crazy hospital. I don't want to be nowhere around it because I'm pretty sure spirits and shit hang around crazy people too. Just because they know people ain't gonna believe them. So give it a thumbs. Y'all are ready for the last story of the night. Thumbs up the live, thumbs in the chat. Let me know you can hear me. You guys are ready. Come on. Thumbs up, thumbs up. This tonight's story. The second story is gonna have Miss Reese Pieces in it, my baby. She died now. She one of my moderators, Miss Reese Pieces, my baby here. So yes, her story tonight is like it's probably gonna be like all of our stories. Have you ever like went on a blind date that a friend set you up on? Or met somebody online, started talking, hit it off, and felt love was in the air, felt like this was it. I'm gonna get my king and all that shit. Well, yeah, Reese went through something like that, and it didn't work out for her. So I'm about to get ready to get y'all Reese's story and how it started for her, y'all. We're about to get ready to go ahead and crank it up. And Reese, I hope you like the story, because like to hear, here it goes. Now, Reese had a homegirl, and they all was in like this group chat because they was planning on going out of town. So everybody that was going out of town together, they was all in this group chat. Now, that they not the whole going out of town trip, just remember that because this is how all these folks met in this chat. Now, Reese didn't know everybody in the chat. She had 2 friends in this chat, but these friends had other people that was all they were all gonna go to as a group. So she was included in this chat, even though she didn't know all the people in the chat. Okay, cool. So they chatting or whatever, and she noticed that one of the guys in the chat, he seemed really sweet. He was asking a lot of questions. He was being real attentive to the women in the chat. He was like, are you guys planning on going out late, to the club? Because if you are, then me and the guys can go. We can make sure y'all straight. Like, he was just talking like he wanted to be the protector, make sure everybody was straight on the trip. And Reese was just watching how he was moving in the chat. You know what I'm saying? She like, okay. She never went on a trip. She was supposed to go on a trip, but she didn't go because her job didn't give her the time off in time, so she didn't go. But she continued to stay in the chat with everybody that did go on the trip. So, she started talking to, let's see, we just gonna call him Kobe. Kobe, I hope you like it. She started talking to Kobe. Kobe's the gentleman in the chat. She started talking to Kobe, and they was talking like really good. He seemed like a really sweet guy. He had ambition. He had drive. He worked. You know what I'm saying? He had his own spot. He had his own car. He was just sounding really good to Reese. And him and Reese talked on the phone for almost 4 months. Like, they hadn't even seen each other. They just talked on the phone for like 4 months, day in, day out. What you doing? Checking on her when she got off work. Baby, are you fine? Right. So it was getting real good. And Reese like, oh shit, I don't found my king. I might have my king. So Kobe hit up one weekend and he like, look, I know it's been like 4 months since we started talking, but I really want to see you. And I think we should do something like romantic. So I rented a cabin lakeside and I want you to meet me there and we can spend the weekend together next weekend. What? So Reese like, shit, I'll get some wood next weekend. She extra happy. Okay, because he's been sweet this entire time. He ain't said nothing out the way. She like, okay, that's what's up. So fast forward, that weekend come. Reese got her shit together. She got to the cabin, to the little cabin GPS. She got the ASAP. I'm talking about pulled up ASAP. When she got there and she walked in the house, he was already in the house. She like, hey, boo. And he didn't even really say nothing. He just walked over and grabbed her. And they just hugging and embracing and hugging for a long time. And then when he let her go, he was like, so how your mama doing? And Reese paused for a minute because she instantly started to run through her head. Did I tell this motherfucker about my mama? I don't remember talking to this motherfucker about my mama. He was like, girl, he was like, yeah, it slipped out with me. You was talking once before. I mean, you probably don't remember. And he laughed it off. And she laughed it off. Like, okay, I probably did slip up and, say something about my mama. Well, she laughed it off. They had them a nice little time that night. The next day, she wakes up. You know what I'm saying? They in now having them a good little time, eating, talking, just chilling. She's on the couch, laying on his lap, right? She dozes off while they watching TV. Right before she get into like that deep REM sleep, she hears him whisper, "No, not yet." Instantly, her eyes like, the fuck? She didn't move, she didn't want to like, no, she didn't know what was going on. She didn't want to like make him bring his attention to her. So she just laid there listening. He just kept whispering, like, no, not right now. We can't do it right now. No. She's scared as hell, like, who the fuck did I come to the cabin with? Like, he's acting really fucking weird. So she gets up, you know what I'm saying? She goes to get her something to drink. She come back and he is facing like the side of the couch. Like he's on the couch on the end. And there's nothing over here. But he's like, no, we can't do it yet. No, we can't do it. And she like, oh my God, I don't fuck the hooked up with a crazy guy. So she goes back into the room. She like, so what are we watching? And he snapped back real quick, like he wasn't doing that. He was like, oh, we can watch a scary movie or something like that. You still fall asleep with the TV on. And Reese froze. Now Reese playing her. I know I didn't tell him that. I know for a fucking fact. I never, ever told him that. And she looks at him and he laughs it off. I mean, you told me, you probably don't remember. You was tired. You was on the phone. You was tired. You probably don't remember. But you did tell me you fall asleep with the TV on. Reese knows she ain't told this motherfucker no shit like that. She knows even though she do fall asleep with the TV on. She never told him she fell asleep with the fucking TV on. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the hell? Okay, well, I'm going to bed. You know what I'm saying? I'm going upstairs to go to bed. And he's like, okay, well, I'll be up there in a minute. Okay. She go get in the bed. She goes to sleep. She kind of wakes up, and she sees somebody like standing in the doorway, like all the lights are out, but she see a shadow standing in the doorway. And she like, and she flips on the light, and it's him. He just standing in the fucking doorway, staring at her. Ain't moved, ain't blinked, just staring at her. And she's like, Kobe, are you okay? And he's like, yeah, I was just so captivated by your beauty. She like, okay. Well, sit your captivated ass down somewhere else. This is weird. I'm trying to get some sleep. I think you should get some sleep too. And he was like, okay. So she lays on back down, pull the cover back up, turn the lights on off. She go back to sleep. She gets up that morning. She come downstairs. She smell bacon, eggs. Oh, he not cooking for a bitch too. He cooking for me. It's crazy. So she like, I'm finna go outside and smoke. I'll be right back. And he was like, okay, babe. You know what I'm saying? She goes out the house. She gets in her car. She fires up her little blizzy. And her phone goes out. Bzz, bzz. What the hell? Bzz, bzz. She like, what the hell is my phone? Bzz, bzz. She picks up her phone. And it's a text message. And the text message say, from Kobe. I'll be pulling up in 10 minutes, babe. Can't wait to see you. That was the text message she got. She looked at that shit like, what? And it was from Kobe. It was from his number. And he says, I'll be pulling up in a few minutes, babe. Can't wait to see you. Pulling up from where? The kitchen? Because your ass is in the kitchen, bro. So at this point, she's like, what the fuck? She good. She because she's smoking. She thinking maybe she's a little high. You know what I'm saying? She puts it out and she goes into the house and she's like, Colby, did you just text me? And he like, no. She like, are you sure you didn't just text me? He like, I ain't text you. And then she hears a car pulls up. And then she hears the car door close. And when she hears the car door close, instantly Kobe like, I just needed a little time. I just needed a little time before he got here. And she like, what? She turns around, she opens the door, and here comes Kobe in the exact same fucking outfit that she met him in day before, 2 days before. He come walking up, he got flowers, he got candy, he got his bag. He like, hey, babe. She like, what the fuck are you? Like, who are you? He like, what are you talking about? She turns around and look back. Nobody's in the kitchen. Stove just on, bacon just burning, eggs just frying. Nobody's in the kitchen. Nobody went out the door because they was in like when you open the door, like back door open or front door open or window open. She didn't hear none of that. She didn't hear none of that. But when she turned around, Kobe was gone. She she ran through the house. She closed the door on the real Kobe and locked it to run through the house to see if she seen the Kobe that was in the house with her. Nowhere to be found. Nowhere to be found. Do you hear me? This man was nowhere to be found. She spent 2 days with this man. Nowhere to be fucking found. Like she was in the house by herself the whole time. She came back downstairs and opened the door, and Kobe got his little, he got his flowers in his hand. He ready for a big hug. She pushed right past his hand. Blue, move. He like, what the hell is going on? She like, I'm going home. Huh? What are you talking about? She like, I'm going home. You playing games. I'm going home. He like, what are you talking about? She like, you was here with me for 2 days. What are you talking about? He like, whoa, wait a minute. I just pulled up. She like, no, you were here with me for 2 days. No, I wasn't. I literally just pulled up. He like, you can check my GPS. It will tell you. I literally just pulled up. She thought he was playing. She thought this man had goddamn flash, ran through the back door, showed up to the front door like he had just got there. Mm-mm. But when she came back in the house, when he walked in the house with her, because she was trying to explain everything, when he walked in the house with her, those shoes that Kobe wore, a matching pair was behind the door. Like exactly a matching pair was behind the door. I guess they took their shoes off when they came in the house or whatever. That matching the exact same pair of shoes that Kobe had on his goddamn feet. Some pennies, some fucking pennies that he had on his feet. The exact same pennies was in the house behind the damn door. No explanation. She like, what the fuck? It made no sense to her. She's like, how your shoes here if you wasn't here? He like, bro, like, did you buy a pair of shoes like mine? She like, no, you were here. Like she was trying to convince that, but they was there for like an hour arguing about this shit. She was swearing this man down. He was there. He was swearing her down. He wasn't there. He pulled up his GPS. He called homeboys who was on the phone with him while he was driving to prove he was not there. He was on the road trying to get to her. Reese made no sense of this shit. It made no sense at all. But after that happened, she told him, I think it's best that we just be friends. Reese packed her stuff up. She didn't want to talk. She didn't want to eat. She left the burnt bacon in the goddamn kitchen. She left the fucked up eggs in the skillet. She put her shoes on, grabbed her bag, and packed up and got the fuck on. She told Kobe, it was nice to meet you. As she was blowing by his ass like the wind. It was nice to meet you. I hope you get back home safely. And she went and got in her damn car. And Reese pulled the hell off. Ever since that happened, Reese do not do blind dates no more. Reese like, I gotta meet him outside in the streets with my own eyes for myself. Other than that, she ain't meet nobody. Her grandma hooked her with. Her mama think he a good dude. Plenty of fish say he's a suggestion for you. She ain't falling for none of that. After that situation, she ain't doing none of that. No. If she don't meet him like in the streets, like a regular person, she don't do no more blind dates. None of that. I asked her, was she on dating sites? She closed out all those. All her dating profiles. Oh boy, she closed out all after that situation with Kobe. She closed out all of her dating profiles, like all of them. Kobe has no idea what was going on. When she went through that weekend, he had no idea. He reached out to friends after she left. He was asking them is she all right? Is she well? And the friends were like, yeah, what are you talking about? And he told them what happened, and they were just like, I don't know, bro. Like, I don't know. She was her friends called her about it. She was just like, I don't even want to talk about it because he playing games. But that man was never there with her. She spent 2 nights, damn near 2 nights with something. But it wasn't Kobe. It wasn't Kobe. Kobe was trying to get there. It wasn't him. So she don't know what the hell she spent the night with. She don't know what was in the house with her. Like at all. She told Kobe it was Kobe, but he was like, I was on the road trying to get her. It wasn't me. Friends verified it, friends confirmed it, and everything. It wasn't him. It wasn't him because he was on the road trying to get you. So yeah, she did no more blind dates. She don't want no more blind dates because she can't be sure who the hell gonna show up at her door. I'm still trying to figure out how I saw my coworker enter the job site and go to the bathroom 2 days before he actually had to work. He came to work 2 days later wearing the same thing I saw. See, see, I saw him. The same thing I saw him in. See, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Yeah, doppelgangers are a lot more common than people know, and it's so easy for them because people don't believe it. But yeah, it's very fucking common because I have seen people that look exactly like people I know, and it wasn't them. Like I've walked up on people in restaurants, like, bitch, you didn't invite me out to eat with you, and they look at me like, who the hell are you? Like, why you playing? Like, I don't know you. Dead fucking for real. Splitting image of somebody I know, and they don't know me. So yeah, the doppelganger shit is it's yeah, it's crazy. It's a lot on it. Just because we don't believe it's so easy for them to move around the way they do. So yeah. But Reese, yeah, boo, you made it. You just won't be fucking with Kobe no more. So sorry you didn't get no wood that weekend, baby. I wouldn't have wanted it to be honest with you, because ain't no telling what it would have been. It wasn't Kobe, so ain't no telling what they would have shot your ass full of. But yeah, so yeah, that was you guys' second doppelganger story of the night. Two of them on y'all ass. Did y'all enjoy the story time? Because they are crazy. Y'all enjoyed the story time? Give me a thumbs up if y'all enjoyed the story time. And do anybody have any suggestions for next Friday's story before I start to go through these stories? Am I looking for anyone in particular, any story in particular that you guys would like to hear? Thank you, Shakar. Any particular stories? Thank you, thank you, thank you. I think I got like a few. I got a few Black Eyed Kid stories that were sent to me. Um, I got a few haunted houses stories that were sent to me. BEK story. All right, Kendrella. I'm scared to be about it. Okay, okay. So, okay, how about this? Then what we gonna do? Next Friday's story is going to be a BEK story, and if y'all hit the goal, the second story will be a mermaid story. How about that, Kobe? That way I can include everybody. You want a Lake Lanier story? Okay. Honey Hospital story. Ooh, gotcha. Yes. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna post on my page what story y'all want to hear on Friday, and y'all just put y'all suggestions in there so I can have like a file of what y'all want to hear. That way I can set them up accordingly so y'all can hear all the stories that y'all want to hear. Harbor road trip, girl. Yes, yes, yes. Send me all these suggestions up right when I get off here. I'm gonna post it, and y'all just put all y'all suggestions down there so I can try to line these stories up to accommodate everybody's taste. And that way we can all, enjoy the creepy shit together. But yeah, that was you guys' story time for the night. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It's Friday. Go out and have y'all some fun or just get you some damn rest, whichever one. Hey, whatever's your flavor. I love y'all. I love y'all so much. Thank y'all so much for joining me for story time. I will see you guys again on next Friday at 7:30 Eastern for a Black Eyed Kid story. If all of you new people that don't know what the BEKs are, they are Black Eyed Kids. And if you want to know, you can either go through my page to see what they are, or you can look it up on YouTube and it will give you all the stories. You can even go on Tubi. They got a few movies of Black Eyed Kids just to prepare you for Friday so you won't be thrown off when I hit y'all with it. Hunted Military. Ooh. I got I got you. I got you. So I'm finna go ahead and post that. Y'all go ahead and let me know y'all suggestions over there so I can keep a record of everything because I want to make sure I get everybody's idea and try to get their stories out to them. Okay. But I love y'all. Enjoy y'all Friday. Please be safe. If you're going out into these streets, please be safe. I love y'all so much. I will see y'all again on Friday at 7:30 Eastern. Sweet dreams, no nightmares. And I will see y'all then. Y'all know my motto: stay safe, social distance, and don't snap the sleeves off a bitch unless she earns it. Bye.